bad feeling about this.
Hello. So I'm going through, I meant to do this before now, but I'm going through an email from Thomas Siegel where there was a few updates that they mention in this, and one was that the lootable lootable Giants Clubs is not exactly what they were looking for. So I thought we would try to find the one that lets you use the Giant Club as a weapon, and it would be funny, which is the idea, to have a little fun. And I think there is a mod like that. Let's see if it's still here. Maybe that's it. Let's look here and see if this is it. This is a playable Giant Club. There we go. So here we go. You might want to try something like this for fun. So I'm going to download this, and we'll just try this for fun. Or you can actually try it. I mean, if I notice it and buy it, that's fine. But if I don't, that's okay. I don't think this will crash your game. I mean, it shouldn't. There shouldn't be any reason for something this simple to. If it does, then we'll definitely throw it away. I won't have any patience for something like this crashing your game. It's like, no. So we'll just put it here. It's just an additional weapon, really, when you think about it. Alright, so there was another thing or two. Oh, like the get amulets. That's right. We noticed, or he noticed, that the get amulets didn't really seem necessary, and it doesn't. If you have the cheat room, and you have other mods that make your people, what's the word? Essential. Like, I think even IFF makes your followers essential, so I don't think you really need to get amulets. Pardon me for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Go!
Alright, so I took that offline because going through an email and looking at the mods like that would have been kind of boring, kind of hard for you to tell what was going on. So I'm just going to flip through here and show you. We added My Home is Your Home, simple little mod. I've never had any trouble with it. We removed a couple of mods that were unnecessary, like the Perk Point book and something else. It was one of the get ones. We could remove this one, and I really think I might, because everybody was saying that the horse mod up here, convenient horses, already gives you that. Now, I did not go through and thoroughly test this mod, so you could definitely try it and make sure. So it sounds like you probably don't need that mod. However, this mod isn't hurting anything or breaking anything, so I didn't worry about it. Now let's see, where else? Let's keep moving. There was something else down here. It's just some little things. There's one big thing, but most of it's just little things. We'll see, we added this little armor pack, which is fine. And I say little, and it's not too big. And it adds some fun armor pieces. I don't imagine that'll be a problem. I'm not going to go through and test that. You can pull that up at the forge and, see what happens for you. I wasn't testing all those things. We did get this Dragonborn's Giant Club. This is the one you can actually equip and use as a weapon. How effective it is, will it knock people away? I don't know. I think this is supposed to knock people away, so it sounds pretty fun. I have not tested it. I've kind of leaving these things for you to test yourself. Thieves wear Thieves Guild armor. Now, I put that... I don't know, I was putting that down here, but I think I'm going to move that up to just simple game changes, because, I mean, it's really just a very simple little game change. It's not any big deal. We'll just put it here. All it will do is thieves that you run into in the game should be wearing Thieves Guild armor, and you should be able to loot them and get that armor. So, it's a nice idea, because it makes more sense than then those thieves, I don't know, they normally, whatever they're wearing, I don't think you can take it all. It's kind of dumb, but let's see. We still have these 2 bird mods, and we have this, and we looked at the kitties for the caravans. I didn't check out the Dwarven Luggage. You can check that out. I didn't check out Summonable Parthenax again. You can test that. Neither of those seem to break the game. Now, what we have that's new here is this Definitive Beauty Pack Mail add-on. I'm going to test that with Joe and see how it is. That if it works out well, I'm just going to remove these 2 because you don't want both. This is a male body and that's a male body. You don't want that conflict. And then you won't need these male presets, I don't think, if this works out like it's supposed to. So this is a much bigger mod. But if you like this look and this body, then, you know, nothing wrong with that. You'll enjoy it. Added beards, just for fun, because you said you were interested in beards. And that's it. I believe that's all we did. So those are the only new little updates. And I'm not going to do any more updates or changes because I don't want to make this a moving target. Okay? So I'm just going to take this and run with this the way it is. If any of this gives me trouble, I'm just going to throw those out. We are nearing what I believe is the end of this, so I don't think we have much more to go. I could just go ahead and remove these because I don't think I've tested this before and I don't think it gives you any trouble. But let's hop on Joe's game and find out for sure. So I'm going to get on Joe. I'm going to do a reset and get on Joe, and I will see you in a minute. Alright, so we're on Joe, and no, we're not really on Joe, we have Joe's game. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just being dumb. So, nonetheless, I'm letting everything load up, because Joe's game is very unmodded, and then, whenever I load him, he is getting all these mods loaded in, like for the first time, because I don't save his game with the mods, if that makes any sense. So, anyway... We're going to take him up to the cheat room. This shouldn't take but just a second. And we're going to check him out. We're going to take his, we're going to strip him down. And I know, I'm just being terrible. Anyway, but we're going to see how he looks without all his clothes. See what we think of this. Now, I did give him some pretty vicious eyebrows, I guess. Either that or this mod has done that. Now, he looks pretty good, actually. He's got some nifty little underwear there. See, if this mod wasn't so big, I would like this mod more. But it's so huge, it's just too much. But I don't know, I might change my mind, we'll see. So what I really want to do is just look at the presets and see what I think of them. So these presets do look a little better. I mean, mind you, these are still basically the vanilla presets, near as I can tell. But this is a little better version of them. I tend to like this guy for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, let's just roll with him. See, if you lighten him up, that color seems weird, doesn't it? If you lighten him up too much, he seems too odd looking. I've found lately that I prefer an in-between. This might be a little gray, but I prefer kind of an in-between skin tone that doesn't have as much shine. But anyway, it's just me. I'm just weird. Anyway, so nonetheless... And I mean, it's you could basically, well, you know what? That's not. That skin tone does not look the same as the red guards, does it? Matter of fact, let's get out of this for a minute. Let's do the whole race thing. It's much easier. Then we can play around with all the different peoples. All right, so let's see if the Dark Elves look any better. They at least look better. The Dark... You know, Bethesda overall just made the Elves look so bad. It's just such a chore to try to make a good looking elf. Yeah, those lighter skin tones are so shiny. They produce a lot of shine. But we could bulk him out. Look at that. Rawr. Not bad though. Not bad. Let's look at the high elf. It's hard to think of a muscular high elf, but that's fun to play around with. I do that though. I do. Yeah, you can lose my changes. Let's see what they look like. But overall, this does make them look better. They need more face work, honestly. Nobody does the guys any favors. You know how we have the Definitive Beauty Pack for the girls, which looks really good. The guys need something really similar. This is good, but this is not that good. I think this is the basic face I use for Porthos, which looks pretty good, actually. This guy is not bad if you can get past all the stuff they put on his face. But if you like that, he's still not bad if you like the stuff that's on his face and everything. This guy, this looks like, okay, this is grumpy old me. Brrr. Except he doesn't have the pot belly, so. Anyway, some of these guys don't look bad. You have to like that hairdo. Alright, so they're not bad. You can always beef them up a little bit. If you beef him up a little bit and give him a little tan, he looks a little better. Brr. Alright, anyway, I'm just fooling around because I just want to see how this looks. Now, the basic Nord dude looks better. Overall, these guys look better, I think. Huh. I think I've used that one quite a bit. I would probably, yeah, there. See, this just looks like it has a little too much shininess or something. I'm kind of weird about that, but I don't like my people to have too much shine. It just looks funny to me. Yeah, I usually like him. He looks pretty good. Anyway, I'm just going on about stuff that probably isn't that important, but I just want to see what these look like. Let's check the red guards out. There's a good, yeah, see, I like him. You'll notice most of the presets. Oh, wait, maybe he's my favorite. I think he's my favorite. I think I used him for Luke. Anyway, and Cage. So, anyway, I probably like the same type of thing most of the times. So, he's good. This one's not bad either. Again, depending on what you like. Some of these presets look hard to work with for me. Like I would have to change too much. Though that one's not bad. Though you can always grab a preset and change it and make it however you want. I mean, there's all those settings you can play with and tweak. I mean, you can make monsters too. I mean, you can. But nonetheless, let's go with this guy for a minute. Let's see. No, I don't want... That's not too bad for a lighter skin tone. I don't like that because there's a glowiness to it. That's good. Most of these are good. Okay. Alright. So, I wasn't really going to change Joe too much, but we're just fooling around, so it doesn't matter what we do to him. That sounds bad, I guess, but it doesn't. Yeah, you can lose my changes. His eyeballs look weird. Are they supposed to look that way? I guess they are. Yeah, they didn't do the elves any favors. It's... And this guy, now this looks almost like a human face. I admit, that's close. But it's not like the most aesthetically pleasing face to look at, but I guess you could work with it. Though that one's not too awful bad. Again, though, you'd have to make some adjustments, but it depends on what you like, really. It's also subjective, you know. Let's see. So overall, I would say that this mod is working. I don't think it's going to cause us any trouble. I'm gonna hop out of this. I'm gonna leave Joe. I'm not gonna. This is not gonna be Joe. I'm gonna switch us back to Joe because I want to save his game. No, actually, I don't want to make any save. So let me check and make sure I don't leave any saves. Okay, so we're okay. Alright, we didn't make any new saves, and it doesn't look like we made any new games, so it'll be fine. Alright. So anyway, I just wanted to check that out. It looks like it's going to work fine, and we could go in and modify Joe or Conan, and it looks like it would be okay. So I might do that, but I might not. I think we'll move on and do some other stuff. We have some more testing to do, and I'll try to remember what that is, and I will see you in a minute. Alright, so just a note, I decided to keep the Better Male presets. The reason why is that I don't think you have anything in that Definitive Beauty Pack for the guys that really gives you a better look than these faces. Yeah, there are some of the vanilla faces you can still use, but this is such a small mod, and it adds a few nice looking dude faces that if you wanted to make a guy, I think it's worth keeping. Okay, so I decided to keep that. It won't hurt anything. It does give you a few good options. Also, if you ever wanted to, you could just look up presets, and there's a bunch of little preset mods that you could look at. I've tested a lot of them, and most of them, you know, they give you some options, you know, if you're interested. And I admit most of them are girls, but they're not all girls. And usually they shouldn't be any trouble. Just always put your presets in the same place in your character mods, and you should be okay. So just a note about that. Anyway, so I think with that change, we are ready to move on, because we already tested the little Khajiit kittens, and we've got all this loaded up. Now I'm not going to test each of these individually. You can get on the forge and make these and wear them and try the weapons out and see what you think of them. I think you can do that pretty much on your own. It would be more fun for you to do that than for me to do it almost like a spoiler, which could be a bummer. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move on now. The enhanced blood textures, I don't think any of these are going to be a problem, but we were going to find out. Alright, so I'm going to load up all of these mods right here. These are texture mods that I've used before and never had any trouble with. Now, I'm not going to load up, because I have had trouble with this, I'm not going to load up Immersive Citizens just yet. Okay, I'm going to save that for last, because I had problems with this, and I think if we're stressing your game too much, this might be the tipping point. But let's wait and see. It may be perfectly fine. We have lightened your game load somewhat, so. And I'm not sure about this, so I'm going to save that too. Now this one I've tested, and I don't think it will give us any trouble. I don't know about this one, so maybe we'll wait on that. This one has never been any issue. And these I have not tried. I'm not sure if, I mean, okay, look, you don't need this, and you don't need this, but if you want them in your game, there's nothing wrong with that. I think the main idea here is it's supposed to enhance your kill moves. You know, the FPS thing, that you're not really going to get any FPS out of it, but it may give you a slower kill move screen, giving you a chance to take a picture if you wanted, so that might make it worthwhile. So, you know, if that's what you're after, that would make sense to me. The FPS thing, I don't know about that. Deleted some effects, deleted particles. I don't know if we want that. Matter of fact, let's see if we can look for something else on the kill move. Let's see if there's something that just slows it down. You may not even need this, but well, I mean, okay, you really don't need it, but it could help you take pictures. So let's just look and see. Deceleration third person. Okay, no. Okay, deceleration with kill move, the opposites. I don't know if we want that. It's not really answering my question. That makes everything move fast constantly. Downside is there is no kill moves with melee weapons. Okay. Okay. It drains up. I'm just looking at these and I'm going, I don't know if I like this. Makes kill moves move in slow motion more uniquely. That might be something to look at. Game speed improver. No kill moves, no kill cans. Final blow, kill move improver. You see, I could protect as they go into bleed out state. Yeah, see, this is the one. I think this does too much. Can he kill move? He did a lot. The lawful did a lot of kill move. More dramatic camera changer that not only slows down, but also brings the kill move outside VATS for a few seconds of play to increase. VATS is shortened. You know what? This is someone else. A kill move mod. It does not unlock the unused. This is a simple mod. Removes last enemy condition for kill moves. Removes perk requirements. Performs the kill move when sneaking. Makes the global variables. This might be something interesting for you, but it might make the kill move happen too often, but you might like it. I think what I would prefer to try, I don't know, something about this and the fact that it tries to delete shadows and remove effects. I don't really like that. You're not having any FPS issues, not with this that I've seen. Okay, where was that mod? Oh, this one, the cinematic one. Just making them slower. I think this is more the better one. Okay, was that good English? I don't think so. It's more the better one. That's like it's more better. I should have just said it's more better. I think this one is more better. Anyway, sorry, I get on these little tangents. You know what? Let's try this one instead. It's smaller. I think it's simpler, and I will tell you, simpler is better. If you're really after the kill move effect, I can't believe you're after the FPS thing, because I don't see us, from what I'm seeing, we're not having any FPS issues. And Skyrim is windy is not causing us any FPS issues. So I'm going to say, yes, I'm going to say, let's remove this one, because I don't like the fact it's trying to do other things. And I know we haven't really tried it, but I don't like it. I just don't trust it. So I'm going to do this. I'm taking liberty and doing this. I think this will be the lawful. The mods of theirs that I've used have done what they say it does. Now the only thing is, all those FPS mods, I can't find that they really work or do anything, even if the lawful does them. And I'm not trying to be insulting. It's just I don't know that they really work like they're supposed to. But the kill moves, I think this thing will work. Usually their mods will do what they say they do. All right. Well, like I said, except for the FPS stuff, and I'm sure that they are doing stuff and making changes, but I can never really tell much difference myself. All right, so I've turned everything on except storefront. and Immersive Citizens and Realistic Conversations, because I believe all of these will be fine. I'm going to go, I'm just going to go, we're going to jump, I'm going to do a reset, we're going to load up Conan's game, and we're going to run him around, and maybe we'll go kill some people, and, you know, try to check out this kill move thing, and all that, okay? So I will be back in a minute.
Open fire! Open fire!
Alright, so this is going to sound weird, but suddenly I cannot load into Whiterun. The only change I know of that we made to Whiterun is from this mod, the Dragonborn's Giant Club. So I'm going to disable this, and then I'm going to look at the other mods in the list that we just turned on, and I'm going to see if any of them could possibly be involved. Now, this has never caused me any trouble, so I'm not suspecting it. Let's see, is there anything else newish that we just did? Because we've done some stuff already. Every time you make changes, I mean, you have to be willing to go back through and look at everything. All of these things have been tested, and I've been to Whiterun with those things. Same with these. I've been to Whiterun with those things. And with all of this. Now, we did add this. I suppose it could be suspect, but it's just supposed to add armor and stuff. Let me see. Let me look here. Does this say 12 new items? I'm assuming, I thought these were in the forge. Does this say where they are? Yeah, see, yeah. All items need to be crafted. So I don't think that's the issue, because it's a crafting mod, which is what I expected. I've turned that off just in case, because that does add to Bellathor's store. So it could be that that is the issue. Let's roll down through here. We've already tried some of these things, and I didn't have any issue, and we didn't have any issue with the kitties. Now, what about the Dwarven Luggage? Where does this come from? Adds a Dwarven spider chest that follows you. It doesn't count as a follower. Okay. It can be found with Cinderian's Remains, which is in Blackreach. So you would have to test this yourself. I'm probably not going to Blackreach. Now this is Summonable Parthenax is now available. Just make sure you finish his quest before downloading it. Oops. Okay, well you need to finish Parthenax's quest first. I'm going to turn this off. We're not going to use that. And, you know, well, you can turn this on later, because it says make sure you finish his quest before using it. So let's leave that off. We're not going to turn that on. You can test that out when you get to that point in the game. I know those don't affect that. This is a character mod. That doesn't affect Whiterun. Beards doesn't affect Whiterun. We've tested all that. This is fine. Though the world map actually looks nice with these markers. If you like these, I didn't see any trouble with these markers. They seemed fun. We'll look again. The water shouldn't be a problem. It has not been a problem in the past. Nothing here really seems like it would be a problem with Whiterun, except for the club. So I turned that off, so I'm going to do a reset and come back in, and we'll try this. After that, we'll just have to start randomly not randomly, we'll just have methodically try things. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute.
We're gone long. I've been looking for you.
Alright, well, the courier caught me right when I got on here.
Sound like my mom.
Let's see. A letter from
Oh, a letter from the Jarl.
moving up in the world, eh?
I guess.
That's it. Got to go.
Alright, so this is your Uthgerd, which she's not a bad looking Uthgerd.
Careful.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skuldar.
Not my favorite, but not bad. Now, let's see. Let's look around. Now, the kitties were here previously. Has everybody gone to bed or something? Nobody's here right now. We have birdies. We have a little bit of water. Everything seems okay at the moment. I don't know where the Khajiits are, though. It's kind of odd that nobody's here. Can we sleep? No, it's owned. We cannot use their bed. Where do they go? It's kind of strange they're not here. Okay. Well, everything seems okay now. So, I guess it probably... Now, nope.
Roger that.
Since we are crashing around the Whiterun stables, I am going... You know, we just turned a few mods on, so I'm going to scroll down and we're going to turn off some of these mods. It wasn't the Giant Club one like I thought it might be. So we're going to turn off some of these mods 5 at a time. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, and 5. Now I don't think it's these, and it could actually be these. It shouldn't be the markers though. That shouldn't matter. But nonetheless, we're going to turn these off 5 at a time and find out. I can't imagine... Well, something's causing our issue, so we're going to find out one way or the other. So I turned off those 5, and we're going to see... I'm going to do a reset. We're going to see if we can load up Conan's game into Whiterun there around the stables, because it doesn't seem to matter whether it's his game or Joe's game. They both seem to have the same problem. So, anyway, and it's always around the Whiterun stables. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so for the moment, Conan's game has loaded up. The Khajiits are here, like they're supposed to be.
Of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Need something?
I'm going to do a save here. We're gonna walk around for a minute and see if this is going to continue working for us. I'm still riding the Gwar when I would probably rather be riding my horse. Or maybe the Gwar is just there as an option. Let's check my powers. Do I have my horse call turned on? No, I'm going to turn it on so I can call him at a moment's notice. Duh. I have to admit, this is silly fun. But it's silly. But it's fun. Ta-da! So let's ride him up to the gates. If we can. Now it's funny if this is... Oh no, there we go again. Okay, so those 5 mods don't appear to be the issue. Now, we have done this before, and this didn't really... The best way to find this seems to be actually using Joe's game and not turning all these things on. But turning things on rather than turning them off. But I'm still going to go this route for the moment. So we turned off those 5 mods, and it didn't make a difference. I'm going to turn off those markers. I'm going to turn off these 5, okay? I'm going to turn off those 5 and see if that does the trick for us, see if that has anything to do with it. There is one other unusual suspect, now that I have thought about it. This shouldn't matter, that's in Blackreach. There is an armor set. This set here has... They can be crafted or they can be found in a barrel under the bridge just inside of Whiterun. Now, since we turned this on, I don't remember if we've come back to Whiterun, so I'm going to turn that off just because it could be suspect. It really shouldn't be, but let's just give it a whirl. So I'm going to hop out and try this again, and we'll see what's going on.
More before we get a new shipment from there.
Alright.
My ears hear the truth in your words. And yet,
swears
my body shakes
all
with
for
the
said.
need.
The kitties are busy talking.
Do not frighten away.
I'm just looking around for a minute. Now we turned off, I guess, most of those mods we had turned on. Now the trick is, let's see if we can go to Whiterun. Because it always seems to blow up when we're trying to get up here to the gate. Hello. Don't tell me about your crops.
There's a nip in the air. Hope won't be good.
I knew he was going to tell me about his crops. Okay, everything seems to be alright for the moment. That makes me wonder, is it that armor mod? That would be not impossible. So let's pop into Whiterun. Humor me. Let's pop into Whiterun and see how that goes. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're in Whiterun. Now notice the cow up in the tower up there. Can you see that? It happens to me. The cow ends up there in the tower. I don't know why that is. Alright, so normally that's... Oh, let me see if I can find a way to show you. Normally that barrel would be under this bridge, but we removed that mod. It makes me think that mod was the issue. Pardon me, getting a little froggy here for no reason. But anyway, it makes me think that that's... maybe that armor mod is the issue. Because it does add something to Whiterun, and that appears to be causing the trouble. Now, I'm going to go back out. I mean, we might as well test this both ways, right? I'm going to go back out of town and walk around for a minute more, and then if everything seems okay, we're going to turn on that specific mod and see if that crashes us, okay? Alright, so I'll see you outside in a moment.
Affirmative. Moving up now.
Alright, so let's walk around out here again. Now notice we still have Skyrim is windy on. I'm not really seeing that make any huge difference for us as far as, you know, lowering your FPS or anything. Now if you notice a difference, that would be one thing I would probably try to turn off and see if that makes a difference for you. For me, I haven't noticed it, so I'm just looking around and walking around for a minute. I'm not feeling anything wrong or janky, and we don't appear to be crashing. The little Khajiits are here. The little kitties are here. I seem to be able to move around without any crashes. We saw them load in some animals there. The trees are coming in a little better. Okay, so I'm not having any issues out here. So I'm going to go back in. You know, I hate to say it, my suspect is that Warhammer, which is armor mod, which is too bad, but that's my suspect. Hey, hold up. That is indeed my... Oh!
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, well, I just probably made the whole town mad at me, didn't I?
That's the last of them.
Oh. Well, we're not going to save here anyway. That was pretty funny, though. I forgot I had a shout on. I thought I changed his thing. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just silly. Alright. So, ignoring my stupidity, I think here's what we're going to do, because I'm not seeing any problem now, is we're going to go out, we're going to go back and turn on the Warhammer mod. Or we're going to take this one mod at a time, okay? And we're just going to see what bothers us. So, try to be patient. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that Warhammer mod. I don't know why, but I think that barrel under the bridge is giving us an issue. Maybe that's just one thing too many in this area. So, let's test that out and see. I will be back in a minute. Okay, since I really am thinking at this moment that it's the Warhammer Sorceress outfit, I think it's that barrel under the bridge that's giving us the issue. It could be that that's just one edit too many because we have a Breeze Home mod, or there could be any number of things. I'm not going to try to delve into all of that, but what I am going to do is I'm going to turn this mod on, and we're going to try, walking around again and see if that's the problem. We're going to try going in and out of Whiterun, because that seemed to be the issue. So, yeah. So, alright, I will see you in the game in a minute.
Good work, Marines!
Okay, so I turned the Warhammer mod back on, and we're out here wandering around. We're just going to see if we can get around and do our stuff, see if there's any problems.
It has little bugs since I taste.
Oh, we need the moon sugar.
That our supply is limited.
I miss the moon sugar.
More before we get a new
What do you want?
Give me some
What do you
skooma,
want?
man.
Hears hear the truth in your words.
Alright, so,
My body shakes.
Hi there.
hello? Alright, so we don't seem to be having any issues. Let's go in and see if we can find the barrel, since we're walking around and not having any troubles. So let's go in Whiterun, see if we can look at the barrel. I don't have... We could have Hulda wear it. I guess she's here, so we could have her wear it. By the way, since the Conan mod is gone, you could try going back to CBBE if you wanted. However, I think some of your armor mods are probably not going to be CBBE compatible. So, just if you did do that, just remember that you might have to let some of those go. You'd have to try them out individually and see. Alright, so far we're okay. Let's go into Whiterun. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I will see you inside in a minute.
Roger that. Make it quick.
Okay, we seem to be in here alright.
You're the one lives in Breeze Home, right?
Yes.
Fine place. Almost bought it myself.
Ah, but you didn't get it, did you? Let's see, the barrel's down here. Well, this isn't giving us any trouble. Let's see if we can get the Warhammer stuff out. We'll give this stuff to Hulda. It'll be fun. Where's she at? We'll have her try it out for us. There you are, Hulda. Hold still a minute. Oh. Okay. Hold on a
I'm
second.
itching for a fight.
I forgot about the the thing. Let's see what this looks like. I've
What
never
can I do
tried
for you,
this.
friend?
Oh no, it's not going to let me do
If
it.
you need anything else, just ask. Do you need something?
Okay, now it's not going to give me the chance again. How interesting. Anyway, let's see. I would like to exchange something with you. I don't know why we have to go through these things this way, but I'm a booger, so we'll just move on. So let's just give her the Warhammer stuff. We'll see. Oh, she's going to put some of it on. And then maybe we'll take some of her other stuff. We'll just kind of see what everything looks like. Okay. So let's see. Apparel-wise, she is wearing the boots and the bracers, which is cool. She's not wearing the crown, probably because whatever I gave her was better. Okay, these are unenchanted, so she's not going to wear the unenchanted ones, is she? What she's wearing is the ones that are enchanted. If we take this from her, she should put the crown on. Okay, so let's take
Anything I can get you?
a gander
Let
at
me know.
this. Well, that doesn't look bad, and it's not causing any issues. Let's leave her in that for now. That's cool. Unless this mod doesn't appear to be our issue. I'm going to do a new save here. But this mod does not
Kill the dragon
appear
once we can do it again.
to be our
Your
issue
help,
at
of
all.
course.
That doesn't look bad on Hulda. She's doing pretty good. I don't know if she needs the axe, but she can keep it. Alright, let's pop in and out of Breeze Home. This is a little bit of just extra testing. It's unnecessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, well, I'll see you inside in a minute.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.